I'm not saying anything. I have never put that intel out there. But if it wasn't for KK, that would have never have happened.
Let me
They
listen.
wanted me to cover that. They wanted me to get involved and see who was doing it. And then they're going to turn on me and question the methods in which I do it.
Figured out the ins and the outs of things, but he was undetected until, recently.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's kind of he's got to be doing something else more than just this. But now that
he's participating in a live stream right now.
he behaves, that's sort of what you want to look for in the future. Anything that he's doing, somebody like playing the hero and promising near impossible things. Like he promised to give Stacy son one of his kidneys, and he told her exactly what she hoped to hear.
How did he know that?
And he preys upon that. So you know how he operates now. So anybody that's too good to be true, it might be JJM. So you need to take that with a grain of salt and look further into it.
Yeah, so there was questions about his Stolen Valor Foundation. People need to realize that the way he took donations to that site.
Dude, come on, dude.
I never actually seen it.
Bruh.
But it was actually kind of like a GoFundMe. That's how you donated to that fund or that foundation. Stacy actually looked that up. And Stacy, if you want to come up in a box, you can explain that. I don't know if Stacy's still in here. Right. Stacy, do you want to come up? Okay. You're right, Cindy, they do. But he was a good talker, so a lot of people believed his bull.
Hey, Scam, you still have that clip
How
up?
much money this Stolen Valor Foundation might have brought in for him?
I really have no idea. I never looked anything up. I usually don't like to leave the app, but I don't know. There was just something about him where we just started researching.
Sorry about that. Yes, I still have the clip up.
Can you slow it down just a little bit more?
I think it was.
Yeah. Let me see. I think I had it at 80 or 85. Let me try.
Yeah, you had it. I think you said you had it at 85.
Yep. Let me check. Give me a moment.
Let me tell you something, y'all. It is effing freezing here. Yeah, a lot of people have been
I've been getting
messaging them and saying, that sounds just like Gov, right? And people have been messaging people in the boxes. People, I guess, have been saying it in the chat. And they said that, without coming right out and saying, how do we show that you're not him? Instead of just saying, can you put your camera on for a minute just so people can see? They didn't flat out ask him to do that because, they said, well, we know that you're investigating it now and, you probably, shouldn't show your face.
But I thought they knew each other. He stated that they've met several times.
Yeah, he did.
So why would he need to be anonymous? He told this whole story about how he was trying to sell pew-pews to him. So they would know each other. Like, he went live and told that story. So Gov would know who he is exactly, right?
Right.
And about how they met at some karate place. And like...
I was trying, according to him, I think that what they're saying is that it was years ago. And this guy is saying, oh, I showed you the picture of my ID but I don't look anything like that anymore.
He's been investigating him since 2008, and he hasn't done anything since 2008, and now all of a sudden, all these years later, he's investigating him again.
I don't know. This is weird.
Do you want me to
This is
play this at
weird.
75%?
Can you do it? Well, let's hear it. I think it's going to be too slow, but let's hear it.
Okay.
Interrupted.
Hold on.
God,
I
sound
wouldn't
like
have
him.
had those other letters with the similar handwriting, and those would have never have reached Dyersburg. And those letters were instrumental. Now, they have a suspect in mind. I'm not saying anything. I have never put that intel out there. But if it wasn't for KK, that would have never have happened. They wanted me to cover that. They wanted me to get involved and see who was doing it. And then they're going to turn on me and question the methods in which I do it. Me releasing Just Curious's name wasn't a malicious thing. It was to rule him on me and question the methods in which I do it.
There you go.
Was all set up through PayPal.
Okay, now this is
But
Stacy,
I
the
didn't
one
do it. I
that
decided to
got her
research
for like,
his foundation
what are they
first.
saying now?
And I
$3,000?
took it straight to the IRS. It wasn't registered. They said it was fraudulent. There's only one Stolen Valor Foundation, and he's verified over on Twitter, I think on all of his accounts, and it's not Gov. And I think he knew I was looking into it because right after that, he removed the link. And you can Google it. You can throw it in Chat GPT, and it said it's a scam. It's not a nonprofit 501c3. I mean, it was that simple. But the link is now gone. Sorry, guys.
Right there in your box. Ask him why he got rid of the link.
Dogs were barking.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to understand, like, because I never looked into that stuff. So
Right.
I didn't know about it, but I did remember you telling me that you actually did look into that.
Right, and he has removed the link, and now I think his accounts
sounds
are still deactivated,
very much
aren't
alike.
they?
I honestly haven't looked.
So I questioned him about it, and I said, well, I'm not seeing this as a
I mean,
real
if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong, but this is just too
and
wild,
started getting a little
too
irate
coincidental.
when
It's
you
too much of a coincidence to be a
don't agree
coincidence.
with
No
him.
Yeah.
way. No way.
He said he had to remove the link and fix it because it's brand new. But I do know people have given him money to that foundation. So how much, I don't know. So I'm hoping whoever did have reported him. And you have to report him to the IRS. So
Ask him what his
That's all I know about that.
private investigator license number is, because that's searchable, I'm sure.
That's interesting. I wonder how much he actually got a month from that. You know, because he was pushing that quite a bit.
he was, and I never noticed it before, but I never went into it until about 4 months ago. And that's when I heard he's so broke all the time because he gives most of his monthly retirement checks from the government to the Homeless Veterans Coalition. And he says he's put many homeless vets in homes, and that's where his work is today. And it's all a lie. He's never done that. Never. So it's where his main scam is on here on these platforms is through vets, sadly. And that tugs at a lot of people. And hopefully that'll help people in the future because he's still here.
Have a private investigator with a legit business not give out his name or phone number or any personal information. How would people contact him if they wanted to hire him for jobs?
Oh, I'm sure
Right.
he's listening. I hope he is because we're coming. I want him to know that.
So like Jim said, now that it's crossed state lines, it becomes a whole different issue that can be prosecuted.
Absolutely. I hope he's scared. I hope he's afraid to leave his house.
Guys, I put a
He knows we're
poll.
coming.
I think it should be up. Let me see.
I hope.
And that's all I will say about that on this right here.
Right. Yeah. Don't say too much for
Upper
sure.
left-hand corner. If you guys, I want to hear what your opinion is.
Do
you think the PI in the box
what his
is
foundation
Gov?
was called?
Yes,
Honestly?
no, or not sure. If you guys
He
can
had
all vote, I'd like to
multiple
get a lot of
emails,
people.
too. It was called Stolen Valor Foundation, but I don't remember
Yes, upper
which
left-hand.
email was attached to it. Because he has multiple fake emails addresses.
You can
just like he
vote
does
on the
many
poll. If you go
numbers.
into the poll,
And ironically, the one number he gave me is the one he still had from years ago in New York doing those home improvement
See.
scams. That's still a workable
please
number.
take time to vote. I would like to hear what your
And I found
opinion
him
is.
that way as well.
The gentleman in the box
And
that Checkmate
everything
has
I
there
found, literally everything.
is a PI that has been investigating Gov for, I think he said 17 years. But sounds just
Yes.
like him.
You get some time. Can you send me, message me the copies of his email addresses that you have? So
Addresses?
I can look them
I
up.
think he has all the
I
email
think-
addresses already.
I believe the girls have them, don't you guys? Fallon and check. I know I took a screenshot of multiple emails.
Upper
he had.
left-hand corner, guys. The little
But I,
blue and
If we
white
have it, I'm
piece of
sure it's. I
paper.
mean, we have like over 500 screenshots that we could go through.
he used to brag too that he had this high-tech security system that the Navy set up in his house, of course.
10 seconds left, guys.
And he could look anybody up, and he was doing simple Google searches at home.
Yes, 82.5%. No, 3.49%. Not sure, 13.9%.
I doubt it. Literally everything out of his mouth was a lie, right? So system in his home setup.
Here, let me put that up there for you guys so you can see
to
it.
scare people in that respect.
Can I send is in a box over there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
82.5%, 0.4% no, and 13.9% not sure.
I don't even know like where to begin and where to end with.
Yeah, speak of here. But there's so much. A lot of
Yes,
people
Governor and
realize
Pops
how
are the same person.
big this
And
really is.
if you guys remember,
It's very big.
Lost.
This in my lifetime.
He was the one that had originally been working with
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to chime in.
Be Better, Do Better, and
You guys have
Homie with the Dax Emery thing.
outside and want to run with the narrative that this is already him trying to con us again. We need to understand that you did what you could to vet this man. And I really hope this man is doing what he says and he is after
We do too, but
Americans just as much as we are. But
We
nobody
do
should
too.
be trying to throw that narrative out there without any sort of proof whatsoever. And I travel probably, everybody knows I travel a lot. And just like if you go to Maine and people say, Wada, or
no,
you know,
but it's not
I'm gonna
that.
go to the pub,
No.
you know.
No.
When you're in the North-
Different parts of the country, you definitely have accents. But having a certain way you say S's, that's not regional. That's not regional. And, sir, I'm going to tell you that I know there's people in your chat that have been saying it the whole time.
Don't accuse somebody of something that's, you don't know it's not for sure.
Yeah, that's not a Buffalo area accent.
Now, one
It's
question:
not.
if I'm Gov, how did I put a blog up in 2017 about this? Did I have a
But that's really from.
Yeah, a lot of it
Wait,
doesn't.
I thought it was from 2008.
I'm just trying to say, because a lot of people are already starting to spin some stuff, and it's like,
How do we know that he couldn't put whatever date he wanted on those posts?
Right.
Same.
And
sound like
here's another thing.
I do. But I also travel a lot, and I know those.
Listen, you know what? Everybody over there could sit and spin on a sharp object, because you know damn well if I was having this live and I had this person in a box, they would all be saying, Scammy's so stupid. That's Gov. Listen to him. It sounds just like him. She's so stupid. God, I can't believe she's falling for it again. So stop.
We don't know that. They don't know that are true, so.
Well, the one thing I could tell you that JJ would never do is belittle himself. He would, if you notice everything he does, even when he's caught, he's always the victim. He's always the good guy. He hasn't done anything wrong, and people are abusing him and taking advantage of him, of his good nature, and
he does have a unique
voice. He got screwed over, but like I said, that blog has been up since 2017. I don't know what else to tell you.
But listen, and I'm going to say this, to play devil's advocate. So, what's to say he didn't put a blog up about a persona he was doing? I mean, it doesn't make sense, yeah, but I mean,
and, we're just trying to do this.
Somebody who's been doing this shit his whole life, it's not out of the realm of possibility. And again, because I have trust issues, I don't trust any of this shit.
Anything anybody said bad about him, he was going to challenge him. So it doesn't make sense.
Okay, beggars. There are two ways you can work as a private investigator in New York State. You can work under somebody else's license as an employee, which I did a lot of. Or
right.
You can take
they say, don't listen to us.
And then
don't listen to us. We're not telling you how to think. You make your own judgment and your own opinion. We're just putting information out there. And then when you have your own opinion, they're like, fuck you. Don't spin it.
That at the bottom should have the state license that I was part owner of that company. So that's about the only way, as far as having a license in New York State, that you're going to have a PI license. In places like Ohio, you actually had your own license, no matter who you were. You were issued it by the state.
Oh, boy.
I don't have that anymore because when you leave, you have to turn them in to the state. So there's, other than having Checkmate confirm that there is a license number on my business card, I don't know what else to tell you.
Hi, Ruby. Did you go out?
Have you ever been on Reddit yourself, Jim?
No, I don't have that. I never.
His name is Jim, and Gov's name is James.
Instagram. I'm kind of old school. I don't want to be bothered with the stuff. But I got on here because of JJM.
I don't know who the martial arts instructor John is. I don't know what you're talking about. Come up in a box and talk about it.
Hey, Scammy.
Yep.
I'm looking at the site that hosts that blog, that type of blog account.
Yeah.
And if you create a blog on there and you opt in for ads on your blog, you can actually make money off of your blog on there.
Really?
It says earn money, get paid for your hard work. Google AdSense can automatically display relevant targeted ads on your blog so you can earn income by posting about your passion. So if he's the owner of that blog, he may be making money from it.
Allegedly. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't either, Dawn, honestly.
Can I interrupt for a sec?
Come on, Ruth. Come on.
Jim, this is for you. The martial arts instructor, where you said James was at when in that school. Is that John that owns it?
No, it's not in Ohio.
Oh, I found something else, Scammy.
No.
What'd you find?
On that blogger website where you can post blogs, it says to backdate your post, click on edit post option and on the right hand menu bar, choose schedule. Through it, you may put any past date of your choice for that particular post, and that date will now be displayed as the date of posting. Hope that helps.
I have no comment.
Guys, the amount of messages that I'm getting, I'm trying to go through them, but I feel like I'm missing a whole lot here too. So thank you for the messages. But if you're going to message me and you want to come up, it's okay to request the box. Just come up anytime.
So, listen.
You can just, that's why I'm so quiet in here and I'm trying to get messages, but it's okay to come up.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them, but some people have cleaner assholes. Exactly. You can't trust anybody.
Yeah, I mean, the boxes are open.
And that's why
Ask questions.
I have questions, because I don't trust a damn soul on this app anymore. I don't trust anybody.
Does Gov have times to any other area in Western New York? Do you mean ties?
He's lived in a couple different places in Buffalo. And I'm trying to think offhand, but he spent most of his time in Lake Oana.
How would he know everywhere that he lived all these years?
Buffalo. I don't want to actually say where, but I do have a list of his prior buses, and he's
Can you put it in the Discord?
Oh yeah, he's never mentioned I've never heard him mention Tennessee.
Yeah, that's if you look at his military record, he enlisted down there.
Thank you.
But he's got at least 2 addresses in Tennessee that come back to him.
Oimora says he's been stalking himself for 17 years.
And listen,
Deb, it says that the blog has existed since 2014, but I'm not sure if that can be manipulated or not. And it could have been about anything. Like, he just may have had open an account and not even done anything with it. I just know that posts on there are not necessarily the dates that it says, because you can go on there and backdate it to any date. So he could have made posts on there and made it seem like he posted something in 2017 or 2008 or whatever, any date. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's the date that it was posted.
And let's be clear about something. We can all agree in here that whoever Gov is / was, he's not a good man. Okay, we're not sticking up for him. I don't want anybody to think that. We're not defending what this guy did at all. Okay, what we are saying, though, is we're all kind of stymied how similar the voices of whoever the hell Gov is and this guy.
plus the stories, the mannerisms, the inflections, the way he talks.
Yes.
You know, he's telling all these stories with no proof. He has not shown anything except for the things that are on that blog post. I have those too.
Right.
I've had them for whatever, 2 weeks. I got them off the blog post. So anybody could go on there and screenshot those. He doesn't have anything else new that he's showing as any kind of proof of anything at all. But people are believing him. And then his name is Jim and Gov's real name is James. It's the same name.
Him and Angela. I don't think anybody knows.
And, you know, what speaks volumes too is, you know, after this whole thing blew up, you know, Gov has not been back.
Yes, he has.
Well,
he's right there. And he wasn't alive the other night.
I mean, you know.
Sounded like him too.
You know what I mean. Like, he hasn't been back as himself.
This is Pops.
Making sure.
I really just don't see what the big deal was for him to put a camera on. Because you know what? That would have put all this to rest and people wouldn't be watching this. And I'm sure there's people still in there that are like, oh my God, that sounds just like him. And they're not even listening to anything that's going on. They're listening to his voice to do like a mental comparison in their head to say, Jesus, yeah, that does sound like him. You know? All he has to do is would be to show his face. I mean, it's not like he's in the witness protection program. Yeah, he's a PI, supposedly, allegedly. And again, I'm just saying that because I trust nobody anymore.
I'm going to redact that stuff.
You know? Oh, they just showed something that wasn't redacted. Nice.
I mean, you can also, I mean, that video is on my YouTube, and his voice is also in that video that you posted of him being in that news video clip as well. The interview.
Auburn just went in there. Let's see if Auburn has to say anything.
Hey, Auburn.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. So you've been going after this guy for how long, you say?
Since 2008. And going after it, I don't do police work. What I do is
I think so, Dollar.
And then I try to get it into the right hands. Like I've been trying to explain, what he does here.
Do you hear the difference?
It's not enough for.
Do you hear the difference in the way he's talking now? Like he sounds scared of Auburn?
For a lawyer.
And how would you be afraid of him unless you knew who Auburn was?
There's no guarantee that he's ever.
I was invited to go into their live and take a box and confront him, but I declined.
In order for anything to really happen to him to be arrested, there has to be a real crime where somebody's life, liberty, or property was violated that's provable, a verified criminal complaint, and a flesh and blood living human soul as the injured party. So if he's doing all this stuff and nobody's filing charges, or they file charges, and they're going to tell you, we'll take it to small claims court because it's a he said, she said. You literally gave him this money. He lied to you to get it, but now you have to go to court and prove that he did you wrong, that he violated your life, liberty, or property in some fashion. So just because I've been looking into him for 17 years, it doesn't.
But didn't he say that there were in the blog that he broke the law several times with fake LLCs?
Yeah, there are documents showing that that there are one or two people that filed
what he's done
against him.
Compiled all this evidence up. You can go to the FTC. You can go to the local police. You can go to the Attorney General. Especially go to the police in what state he's living in. The Better Business Bureau. The FBI Complaint Center. I mean, there's so many places you can take all this information to, and that's what everybody needs to do. I don't have time for it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Everybody in here that has all this information, sometimes you have to go to every one of them in order to get something done. But you go to every one of them.
The problem is the only thing he did on this app was he took money from Stacy, from what I understand.
But that's kind of like what I don't understand. If you've compiled all this evidence against him, how come there hasn't been an arrest made? Because I'm sure he's up into tens of thousands of dollars because he's done it right here on TikTok. And TikTok don't give a shit.
You still have to prove it with documentation. A lot of these people that he has scammed do not come forward. So, it's like I'm trying to tell you guys, if you let this go, he gets away. And again, some of these actions that are going on with the scams, you gave him the money. You gave him willingly. He didn't put a gun or a knife to your head. You sent it to him. So now it becomes a case of he said, she said, and you have to take him to court and prove to the judge or a jury that what you say happened as far as I gave him this money for X.
Something like that doesn't go to a jury, but okay.
Wasn't the deal. You have to convince a judge or a jury that's what he did. And again, if you give him
Gov is defending himself.
Are you $10,000 retainer?
$3,000. If it's $3,000, it would be a civil claims magistrate.
Yeah, but it would be small claims if there's a lot of people came together.
It is small claims.
That's the individual. Now. That would be individual. An individual person.
Get him, Auburn.
You need documentation, and that's what's failing here. Is a lot of the things that are going on.
That's a lie, because he said he caught him doing a lot of fake shit with LLCs.
They handle it themselves.
Selling property that wasn't his. Remember that on that?
For felonies that he has committed across state lines in his own state or whatever.
Stop it.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, the state lines happened this week when you guys contacted me. I didn't know he was doing this. He's been quiet here for several years, which is probably why, because he's been online.
No.
My specialty is I don't do online stuff. I'm the guy who goes out in the field. I do the surveillances. I do the trailing, the tracking. I go to pull the records. Partner did all that. But
you don't gather the information?
As far as the crossing the state lines right now, this just happened for me this week. You guys have been looking into it for quite a while. I haven't. I did not know this was going on, but locally, it's all civil matters, not criminal.
Look, listen to me, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're not making sense.
Thank you.
You're not making any sense at all. I've been going after scammers on this app for over 5 years, maybe 6 years. I took a break here and there because I work. Over 500 of them. That's pedophiles, sickos, addicts. I've watched people get a little bit of $10 here and there and pass away. I know how this shit works, okay? But I have never took it off the app unless it was somebody that hurt children that shouldn't be on the internet. You see what I'm saying? I've never took it off this app. I don't tell people's real names and shit like that unless they are a pedophile. But what doesn't make sense to me is you're a private investigator and you can go to these higher authorities quicker than a civilian like me or anybody else in these boxes that goes after scammers. And you're saying you've never done that?
All right, first off, being a PI, it means nothing. I'm just a guy who works a job. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not official.
I bet
my job is
not official.
People hire me
Does
to
that
find
mean
things they can't
you're not
find
licensed
themselves.
Yeah, I hired one to go after my ex. I sure did.
Okay, that's fine. But what am I going to charge him with? Every record I have on him is a civil matter.
You're not charging him, though, sir. You're not the one charging him. You compile the information. You take it to a higher authority. You take it to 5 or 6 higher authorities and let them do the work. It may take time, but if you compiled 17 to 20 years worth of evidence, plus what we got here, surely to God, something can be done, right? You shouldn't have to hire no attorney and a retainer fee and all this stuff. I mean, this shit is you're breaking the law.
Prove it. How are you going to prove it?
do you mean how you gonna prove it? You're the one that's went after him that's compiled.
Are you talking to me, Inspector Gadget?
Do you know what the difference between a civil suit is and actual criminal court?
Do I know the difference between civil and criminal? This is criminal.
Every record I have is a civil case. It is tried, gone through the courts as a civil case. It's a totally different jurisdiction of law from criminal case.
So you've never took any information to the district attorney in the state that he lives in?
What am I going to do there? It's been handled through the courts already. It's gone through the courts.
What?
It's a civil matter.
It's gone through
What I'm
the
hoping to
courts?
do here is take everything and bring it to the public. But now that it's crossed state lines, it might be federal. Now that he's used PayPal, it might be wire fraud. Now that
I'm sure
anything
ever since the internet has
How
existed,
did he know it
I'm
was
sure
PayPal? I thought he hasn't really started investigating this yet. He just came across it recently.
We're one here with you guys. I don't have all this stuff. You guys do.
you don't have anything against him. You can't show us anything that you have against him where he scammed people.
We have it all.
Did you not see the records I posted? They're all civil records. It's all civil matters.
But that's stuff you can pull up on your
I
own.
want to, and they're going to look at it and say, "Yeah, well, fine."
Yep. And you can backdate the posts.
Into the courts, it's a done deal.
So you've never took it to the FTC, the police, the sheriff, the state's attorney general, Better Business Bureau, internet, FBI, internet complaint center, none of that stuff, right? You've never even tried that route?
Why would I try that route when it's all civil?
Because it works. Because it works.
You're talking your pedophiles. They're actually criminals with flesh and
This ain't got nothing to do with pedophiles. I'm talking about the information you've gathered against this guy.
The information I got is all civil cases. You're not understanding this.
I don't understand how it's civil when you got so many people that's been scammed, that's came forward, and they can contact their bank and get information to where they get their money back, where they were scammed, all types of shit like that.
And that's what they did. But it was handled through the civil courts. It wasn't a criminal matter. If you showed up with this to a cop, they're going to say, "That's great. We can't do anything because it's a civil matter. You have to take him to civil court to get that money back."
It's not civil, sir. You're not listening to what I'm saying. It's no longer civil once he's done it to so many people over state lines.
Okay, do you realize I just got into this, right? I've been.
I don't know what you just
It's
got into.
not Gov.
I just got into this.
It's supposedly somebody who's been investigating Gov, but it sounds just like him.
I've never heard of this before until I was contacted by a couple people off this group. This is new to me. I have no records. I have no documentation.
So how did he know PayPal was used?
I need documentation. I need statements. I need verified criminal complaints. I need witnesses that will come forward and tell their story to either law enforcement or the media or wherever it takes to get him.
And you don't have this information, and you've been covering him for 17 years, and you have none of this?
So what I don't think people's understanding is some of this has been through the court system, and the people still didn't get their money back. There's court documents.
How did they not get their money back? They can contact the fucking bank.
I have the court documents. I mean, we can put them up.
And nothing was done.
From the documents, it doesn't look as though, no.
Civil matters. You realize
Well, then you're putting it as a civil matter. This ain't a civil matter.
it is as far as
Civil will be each individual person that was scammed. When it brings it all together and it's a lump fucking sum of money, that's when it gets got.
All right, this guy is being just. He wants to be confrontational. He doesn't want to listen to what I'm talking about.
I'm not professional, but nothing
Don't
you're saying
be
is making
talking
any
to
sense.
Auburn
And
like
you
that.
yourself say you're a private investigator, and I mean, goddamn, you sound just like the fucking guy. I mean, let's be honest here. You sound just fucking like him.
Okay.
You really do, man. I mean, I'm just being honest with you.
That's fine. I really don't care what you think. I've already.
I don't care if you care what I fucking think, but I'm just telling you sound just fucking identical to the guy.
I don't really care. You're not getting it's a stupid man. Every record I got.
Okay, Adam, I want to hear you say to Auburn now. Now, Auburn, we don't want people to be going around with this fake da-da-da-da-da. Let's hear it, Adam. Come on.
It's no longer civil. It's a fucking
Let's hear it.
cybercrime at that
Let
point.
me ask you, Adam. Was it because I was saying that and you knew I was live and people were saying, "Oh, Scammy Claus is live," and she's saying that this guy's Gov and you guys are getting screwed? Is that why you said it? But now Auburn's in there. You're not gonna bring it up, right?
To understand that I've been here less than a week.
No, I just you aggravated the fuck I wanted to the same way that Gov motherfucker does.
Because you're just being stupid for the sake
Oh, here comes Mexican homie.
People's hearing you now.
Release the hounds.
Let's go.
He's sounding more like him now, ain't he?
Yep.
He's sounding more like him now.
Good one, Auburn.
I can see why with you.
So you get
No.
pissed off instead of talking to me normal.
Yep.
I'm telling you that you can't this ain't no fucking civil crimes, man.
And I explained things to you several times, and you still want to misinterpret it or not.
You said you didn't have time.
I'm gonna tell you
didn't
what.
have time for that
Auburn
shit.
is a
what are you
fucking
talking about?
genius. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
This stuff
He
is
got in
all
there and got him all riled up, and his voice
internet
went
stuff
normal.
that you keep saying that I should have known about. I've only known about for maybe 5 days.
Hey,
I
Jim.
didn't know this stuff was going on.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
You remember me? Hey, Jim, you remember me? You used to go by multi-scammers? When we started our Stop in the Scammers account, you remember me, don't you? We had a phone conversation back then. You remember me, multi-scammers? Because I know who you are.
Who am I?
We had a phone conversation when we were doing the Jack Henry case. You're the one that provided me all his police files. You're busted, buddy. You're busted. You can't be trusted. I'm out of here. I can't believe you guys let this guy fool you.
Thank you, homie. Appreciate it.
I don't.
So you said you haven't been on TikTok ever before. He just said you have been on TikTok.
That's good for him. I've never been on TikTok.
So he's a liar? I've never known this guy to lie. I've been knowing him a long fucking time. Never known him to lie.
I really don't.
I support him 100%. You know why? Because he don't fucking lie. I support people that don't lie.
That's great for you, man. Sometimes
But what I've done here, I've exposed you.
Yep.
You're full of shit.
Yep. There's the laugh.
Just like him too.
There's the laugh.
This ain't no fucking coincidence, man.
Jim, how long have you?
which one?
The one in New York.
In New York, let me see. She turned it over to me. I can't remember when she left.
Oh, you don't remember, huh? Weird. Weird.
How many years were you a registered PI?
We had the business for.
Don't remember.
I don't remember, man.
Oh, he can't remember.
Trying to remember.
It was before Manin. It was before him.
God damn.
Cam up, Jim. Cam up.
Oh boy.
When shit starts not making sense, you need to gather yourself.
Do you remember, Jim, like what year was it when you started with
Do you
your
think
license?
I should make a video tomorrow about, now I'm not saying any creators' names, but you really need you need to look up people. You need to vet people on this app before
To
you.
vet people. I think they knew all along.
Yeah.
It was before Manin. Because if I had known my part of that, she definitely would have been looking into him.
Ruby. What a very critical moment here, Ruby.
That would have hurt.
And if y'all do a side by side and let this guy talk compared to the way the other dude talks, or the same guy,
We
whatever,
did that already,
you'll
Auburn.
see
Yep.
the laugh.
Yep. The
Yep.
F is.
The way he talks.
We
He
did
says
that.
the same exact things. This is no coincidence. I understand the New Yorker type deal. I know a lot of people that have that type accent and talk that way and got that slang. I get it. But this is no coincidence, man.
Yep.
Like, I'm not the sharpest fucking knife in the drawer, but I'm not a dumb motherfucker either. I've exposed a lot of people on here, and I've never been wrong. But it's something about you that don't make no sense.
Because you are wrong today, buddy.
Oh, I'm wrong today?
Show the camera.
Prove I'm wrong. Show your fucking face.
Piss off, man. I ain't doing that.
Okay, you won't show your face? And I mean, what the fuck? If somebody was telling me I was one of the biggest scammers on TikTok, I'd show them my fucking face and my ass.
Well, Checkmate has seen my face.
Doesn't matter.
Checkmate has copies of my IDs.
She's also
You could
wrong.
have sent her a goddamn picture of Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, well, how do you fake a video that I sent her within like...
How do you fake a video?
AI?
You really just asked me how you fake a fucking video? I'm one of the biggest anti-scam awareness people ever been on this fucking app. I started this fucking shit.
I'm doubting that right now, buddy, because you don't seem to understand jack shit.
Whoa.
See, it's coming out, y'all. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Jim.
Yeah, okay. Try some more, buddy.
Jim, so
You don't.
what company were you a part of when you were investigating? What was the name of the company?
Which one? I've worked for several in 2 different states.
From like say 2000 to 2004.
All of them.
Oh, crap.
You can't remember
Trying to
that?
look up companies?
No, I don't need to look up anything. I just wondering who you worked for at that period of time.
You can't
Let me
remember?
see. I worked for... Hold on a second. Let me go get some of my paperwork.
What? I can tell you where I worked in 2004.
Yep.
Come on,
Why
man.
weren't these
Fuck you, Harper.
questions
Get out of here
asked
with the
before?
Tina Sue bullshit.
Why weren't these questions asked before?
Tina Sue.
Yep.
And for you to come on here and disrespect me, you got a lot of balls.
Yeah, I got balls, and I'm pretty intelligent.
You got balls to
You're
scam
full of
people
shit.
and come on here and pretending like a fucking private investigator to see what kind of information people's got against you.
According... Now, what I've got... I sent... Checkmate.
You don't even know when the fuck you became a PI. If you started a business, you know exactly when you started the business. I can tell you when I started my business.
I didn't start the business that I took over.
Well, when did you take it over?
Had it, and she left it to me when she went.
Oh, now you had a
When did you
partner,
take it over?
took it over.
I've been talking about her half the night. Where have you been?
When did you take that business over?
What was that?
When did you take that business over, and what was the name of it like when she had it?
Buffalo Investigations.
Buffalo
Never been on Reddit
Investigation.
whatsoever?
No, I have not. Okay. The original owner of Buffalo Investigations was Liz Logan. She's very well known in the SEAL community. The state license number was 11.
Doesn't matter. You printed out this from somewhere. Who cares? Who cares? I could print out that information
Other
too.
companies I work for: PBS Consultants Inc. in Lackawanna, New York. NWI Investigations Group. Hub Enterprises Inc.
He had to look this stuff up?
You reading off some paperwork or something, ain't you?
The only thing I'm finding under Buffalo Investigations is
I said you're
Buffalo
reading off
Special
paperwork or something. I hear you
Investigations,
flipping papers.
and they
No,
primarily
oh my God.
provide security
And like I
guard
said,
services. But
Checkmate has copies of several of my
It
IDs.
doesn't matter. You could have sent her
So
full
if
shit.
somebody approached you in public and said, "Are you a private investigator?" you'd have to refer to business fucking cards. Are you serious, man?
You asked me what companies I work for, didn't you? No, I'm sorry. That was Adam.
I'll tell
No,
you.
that's fine, Stacey. You can come after me.
If I was Checkmate, I would have ended my live an hour ago, mid sentence.
I know Auburn's been doing this a long time, and he very much does know what he's doing. I don't.
All right.
we've been calling this out from the beginning of the live, Scammy. The beginning of this live.
Not understand the difference between civil court and criminal court, and the fact that I've only been here for 5 days. This is the first I've learned about this. Tell me how somebody who is supposed to be experienced investigator, this makes sense to them. It doesn't make sense at all.
You're supposed to be the experienced investigator. not me. I'm a TikTok investigator. That's a big fucking difference.
Yeah, I can tell because you're not a professional. I can tell that right off the bat.
Hey, I'm more professional than you ever thought about being, buddy.
Between a civil case and a criminal case.
How the fuck is it goddamn civil? That's for one goddamn person. So what are you trying to compare here? It makes no sense.
How does a criminal case turn into a criminal case? Explain that to me.
What the fuck does that even mean? What are you even fucking trying to accomplish?
You were the one here saying that, why haven't I...
I just fucking explained it to you. Take it to the higher authority.
All I have on him are civil records. They are civil court, not criminal court.
And you compile them all together and you take them to the fucking DA or you take them to anywhere that I just said earlier.
Do you understand that they're already settled, right?
They're already settled, but...
There was a judgment.
They didn't get their money back, but they're settled. Okay,
they don't get their money back. They do not get their money back in civil court unless he has it.
All right.
Listen to me for a minute. If they don't pay it, the only thing they could do is put liens out on his property, which there are a bunch of them. If you wanted to look at Erie County in there, all those damn records will come up. There was a ton of liens on his house.
So you're telling me all they can do is put liens on his property? No, these are fucking felonies. These are internet crimes.
No, Jesus Christ. How are they felonies, dude?
What do you mean, how are they felonies?
When
so much money is gathered up, if somebody's been scammed of so much money, it is a felony. Whether it's done on the internet or it's done in fucking on the street. Did I say I had a law degree? Did I fucking say I had a law degree? I'm a goddamn
law degree.
Talking about felonies, all the records I have are civil cases. They are not felonies. At least most he's been charged with was potential larceny and contractor flood. That's it. Other than this.
Then why the fuck did you go after for 17 goddamn years then? If it's just larceny and it's just fucking putting liens on his property, why the fuck did you only do it for 17 years?
When did you come into
that? That don't even make no goddamn sense. You ain't even trying to do nothing.
You probably just walked into the room and just decided you knew all the facts.
I mean, Auburn's actually been around a long time, and he's been covering this GOV stuff since it was brought to him. Adam, check IG.
Oh my God, who are these one follower people who's telling me to stop talking about somebody? Man,
I muted
don't come to any live that I'm in. Don't come to any live I'm in. Since you want to support scammers, Tina. I seen when you was trying to send Faye some fucking groceries or the same shit you've been doing before, but you want to come in here and talk
very
about
loud
me, but tell me to stop talking about you. No, bitch, when you talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you. Fuck you.
Where are they at? I don't even see them.
I muted them.
Oh, okay.
I saw him too.
Oh, Glory, that sounds
I'm just saying I was gonna block them, but I don't see them.
Always coming in somewhere starting shit. You don't even know what the fuck's going on. Just want her name brought up. She wants her name to be said, which I'm trying not to say it. She's a clout chaser, an attention seeker.
Scammy's very loud.
Jim, can you say the word bus stop?
I don't know who you are, but that's fucking hilarious. If I were these guys, I would just end. Just end the fucking live.
Did they restrict me? Can y'all hear me?
They've restricted you for 10 minutes.
What does that mean?
I don't know who you are.
I can hear you. I don't know what the restriction was.
Scammy's very loud clock. I don't know who you are, but I do have a sense of humor. And even if you're somebody I don't like, I still have a sense of humor. So
none of this shit makes any sense, y'all. It really don't.
It's a fake clock anyway, Scammy. Don't worry
fake
about
clock.
Yeah, I'm looking at a few different things. I'll do it as quick as I can.
Oh, how the tides have turned, haven't they?
I mean, mean, when you told me you had you been in contact,
Their
with
special
the
guest is the person they're exposing.
And then you said
Yeah.
you were gonna do a live. Okay.
That's what. Look, I told you,
I
Scammy.
didn't know the guy was gonna
I
sound
told you. I wanted to
like
see
the
if their
fucking
special guest
guy.
would show up. I told you that it sounded like him the other night.
Not only that, I just made a lot of sense. Make sense to y'all. If I didn't, I don't know what to tell you. But trying to question me and asking me, do I know the difference between a civil case and well, like what the fuck?
You realize that you are trying to talk about this case and you want to bring it federal when it's already been settled in civil court. You
Well,
understand
then what the
difference?
fuck are you doing up here then? If none of the information you have gathered in the past is going to help this situation, then what the fuck what are you really doing?
Right.
You guys came to me. I didn't come to you. You guys found me.
I didn't come to you.
I don't know. Whoever did it, but I don't know.
Show your face. How about you do that? Like, seriously.
Anyway, as far as the records go.
How?
Pull him up, Jim.
Why can't he just show his picture?
Cybercrime is.
Yeah.
Go Google it right now.
And
When you scam so many people and it becomes a certain amount of money, it is a fucking felony, and it doesn't matter what state it's in.
Okay.
You can be prosecuted.
Do you want
by the FBI,
You
the
do
fucking
realize.
FBI, the fucking state's attorney general, the Better Business Bureau. You have to go to every one of these fucking places, and for you not to know that is crazy to me. And I even explained to you that I never took it off this app.
Yeah, somehow this will get twisted into I set him up.
There was one person, but I didn't have enough evidence, but she got caught because all scammers eventually.
Look, I told you the other night, Scammy. Remember, I sent you a clip. I sent you a clip of his voice from the other night.
Yep, we listened to it.
I've been aware of this for like 5-6 days at the most. I wasn't even on TikTok.
But you've known the guy for 17 years,
What's
right?
That have to do with your felony theory?
I heard you say you were going to go to his neighbors and let
It's
them know.
funny,
that he
all
was
these
living
people in the
beside
boxes keep going on pause.
I have the public records. I have that in a file. That's evidence.
I guarantee you they're getting
I can go and
inundated
slap
by
down on the desk and
messages.
say, here it is. You don't have to believe me. The public records are here. You can look them up for yourself.
But my whole point was, all the information that you have, even though you say it's been settled, it doesn't matter. It still happened. It's still there. And everything that these people have gathered should all be brought together and brought to all these different agencies, including the FBI, to see if something can be done about it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes.
Okay, Cindy.
Hey everyone, did y'all hear me?
Yes. We can hear you.
We hear you, Sydney.
Thank you so much. Hey, I'll make this really brief. I usually stick with a couple of questions and then y'all can drop me down. I'm just getting kind of tired of writing out in the chat. And I know there's a lot of questions being asked. First off, I'm Cindy. I hope everybody's doing well. To the PI, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your first name. I just have a couple of questions. I understand the different roles that the different offices have, and I can respect that. When you were collecting information, you've been collecting information. Have you ever, in any of your time that you've collected, have you ever taken any of that information to any police officer or any police district, anything like that? Your information.
The information I have, the courts and the police already have.
Okay.
What?
There's already police reports on the guy.
I'm just asking you, have you ever personally, with all of your research, have you taken that information to any police or any other authority like a DA? Have you personally taken anything?
And again, I'm trying to explain to you, what are they going to do? Those cases were already run through the courts.
So you didn't do any PI investigation. You just found information that was already out there.
I mean, I get it naturally, and I like to ask a yes or a no. Have you personally ever taken anything to the police about any information you've gathered on GOV? And I'm not saying that.
So all the information gathered is the same information that Scam found. So she's a PI now.
With the county investigators.
Woo!
Okay, now when you say investigators, who are you specifically referring to? And y'all just bear with me for just a moment.
This is in regards to his scam of the Erie County Social Services for, he was collecting benefits when he had several, scam businesses running at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
now all the investigators, what type of investigators were these, if you don't mind me asking?
They were county investigators.
Okay, now when you say county investigators, are these people that are dealing with social services or are these actually police?
They are law enforcement, they're police officers, I believe.
Okay.
They are.
I
they are
believe.
county, like the sheriff's department.
Okay, so when you were actually doing, and I'm not familiar with the Social Security part, but when you were actually doing that and you actually went to the police on those items, correct?
Yes, I was put into contact with one of them.
Okay.
But the problem with the county
I thought he said it was
when
civil. So if it was civil, why would he go to the
you
police?
apply for assistance, they don't look back at your record. They just look at what you give them at that time, and they base their decision if they're going to give you aid on what you submit at that time, and that's all they do.
Okay. Now
When they get information that somebody is working and collecting the benefits, that's when they bring the investigators in on it.
Okay. Now, when you say Social Security, was he actually like applying for Social Security but wasn't eligible for that? Is that what I'm hearing, or is it?
It's not Social Security; it's social services. It's public assistance, basically.
Okay, so basically, lack of a better term, like welfare aid, that type of situation.
Yes, that would be probably the best.
Okay, so when you dealt with the police on that, what was the end result on that? What ended up happening? Did they? What?
They took a. There is a court record on it that they took everything in front of the free hearing, and he was basically made to pay back almost $8,000.
Okay.
And you
And
know
so,
what?
and my last
I
question
thought he
is, I
said
know
nothing
probably
was
some other
paid
people have
back.
questions,
That all they
but
could
my
do was
last
put
question
liens on
is,
his
on any of
house.
the other stuff, like
Right,
when you were
and
doing
that's information that he could have found just on the web, like you did.
that situation
Yeah, but he
about
he
the
said
guns
he said that nobody got their money back. That it was all this liens put on
all
his
of those.
house.
Any other time have you ever taken anything directly to the police? Any of your investigations that dealt with GOV, have you taken any directly to the police?
Why? You understand? This has already gone through the police.
You're going to
Police
say,
were already involved in it before I even got the record.
So you didn't do anything to bring any information to anybody.
okay, so what I'm hearing is, and I just want to make sure I'm clear, after you did your research, there was something already in place.
Right.
So even after you did your research and talked with them,
It didn't matter because you didn't do
To
anything.
go to the police because
Right.
you said it already ran its course. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, it's already reported.
So
There's
he
already
didn't do any
documentation of police
investigations.
report. It's been run through
He
the
did.
courts.
Scam,
Courts
you're,
made a
it's
decision
official.
and
You're an
there's a judgment.
investigator. You did
Oftentimes
exactly
with
what he
a
did.
record that's going through the courts, you don't actually get it until it's
I mean, I have worked as
already
an
been adjourned
investigator.
or decided, or there's a decision or a confession.
Not
in
a
it.
private investigator like
And
him,
my
but
last
as an
question is this, and I
investigator,
know I keep saying that,
nonetheless.
but it just kind of spurs another thought. You know, you've been talking about the Sears, you know, the tires, you know, the young man. You talked about, you know, different places where there's been theft at. None of those stores or any of those other places filed charges against him at all on any of those places. I mean, none that you are familiar with. None of them.
Not that I know. Not that no records in any of the county or city court clerks. The only thing I think they do is they basically just fired them.
That's interesting. That's
What?
interesting. And on those tires, if you had to guess, what would you say the value was on that? Because you have 4 tires. I mean, I know it just depends. I know that could either be 400 or it could be 1,000. But basically,
I couldn't tell you because there's no record on it. There's no record of how much the tires were. The only thing I know about is the kid paid for them, but he did not pay the price he was because JJM gave him a discount that he wasn't supposed to have. And then a week or two later, he turned around and he tried to blackmail this kid into going in as partners with them to steal other property from the store.
and let me ask you about the, I call it Karate Place. It might be something different. Because I think you said that was a good friend of yours that owned that place with his wife who had a problem with GOV because you said, you know, women authority and stuff. What did your friend do? Did your friend, you know, when they knew stuff was missing, did your friend press charges or what? How did that end? What resulted in that?
More or less, when we caught on to him, he just stopped showing up for work. As far as the charges, there's no proof he actually did it. The only thing he's got is, okay, he was working his day and there was so much money missing out of the till, not a the biggest thing was the swords that he has stolen were high end. They actual real swords. The swords that he has stolen were high end. They actual real swords that you can use for cutting and stuff. So there was nothing he could do but report that.
Okay, and I promise this is the very last one.
That's
The elderly lady who she had a daughter, and I believe you said her name was Denise. And Denise, I believe you said maybe had a relationship with Gov. Was that of a dating nature? I'm not trying to be graphic here, but were they dating or that?
This is new to me because I never mentioned anyone named Denise as far as I know.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, well, let's get back to the elderly lady. She had.
You guys, I'm gonna have to reset.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We'll come back.
Oh, boy.
Auburn's got reported. I've got reported. We're gonna have to come back, y'all.
I wonder if she'll come back. I wonder if she'll come back.
I wonder if they will come back, because this is not good.
I'll tell you, to be honest, if I was in Checkmate's position right now, I would have ended this live hours ago. If there's that many people saying, listen, that's Gov.
People, I mean, I wasn't in there, but I was getting messages from tons of people saying that people in the chat were calling it out, and they just responded that he was vetted, and the other times I guess it was just ignored. But there was a bunch of people, I guess, that were saying it in the chat from what I was